Now for a special story of the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Cowardly Lion by MattHawes. Once upon an enchanted forest there lived three unlikely friends, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion. The thieving Tin Man incurs the wrath of the apple tree, a haughty act bringing about inevitable punishment. The Tin Man, from the previous page, has drafted his cohorts to rob the poor tree of its apples. Oh, whoa. Reasonably, Dorothy sat this crime out and would have no part in it. She learned her lesson last time when she was pelted on the noggin by a Granny Smith. It's a sunny afternoon, so what else does a Cowardly Lion have to do but to attempt to pluck a flower? The Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the Tin Man celebrate their victory over the poor apple tree by cruelly displaying their ill-gotten goods. The Tin Man hoists their looted apple aloft, wielding his mighty axe, and stares down at the ravaged remains of their victim. The Cowardly Lion, with equal audacity, nonchalantly perches an apple on its head, hands clasped in an act of cool disdain. The Scarecrow rubs salt in the wound even further, choosing not to even bother with the apple, thus suggesting that the violent act upon the tree was for sport, and that the lollipop in his hand will suit his hunger better than any old apple anyway. The Scarecrow attempts communication with his lollipop under the double suns, but the lollipop no more understands the babbling than any of us do. Not sure what is going on here, but seeing as how the Tin Man is wielding his deadly axe, the Scarecrow might be smart to consider a hasty retreat. Is that an X-out face, or a mere mistake on the part of the artist? Or is the Tin Man simply keeping score of his kills? The true meaning is lost in the midst of time. No, this is not a self-portrait. The mat and the signature indicate that this is a sort of maniacal Scarecrow from pages past. He is speaking my name in this drawing, followed by some unintelligible response. Gathering his meaning based on the previous felonious apple-robbing antics of the earlier parts of the book, it's likely he's telling me to run, or I am next. Yep. The Wicked Witch of the East consults with a flying monkey as Toto escapes their gaze under the moonlight. Dumb villains. The witch flies into the night with her evil monkey minion accompanying her. Boom tap is not a word. It should be, but it's not. Perhaps what it means is, come back, you dumb witch and evil monkey. You are flying past the moon. LMTV has always said in repeated fashion when one spots a tasty lollipop sticking out of the ground. The trio of terrors known as a Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion find their lust for treats unsated and contemplate plucking the candy from its position. Under the burning rays of the afternoon sun, the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man make their way with flowers, possibly infamous poppies taken to use in their criminal enterprise of producing and distributing opium. Woe that Dorothy's absence has sent these creatures on such a dark path. Here goes. Is that a grass roof to a building, a patch of ground, or a funeral pyre for some poor tree that was unfortunate enough to cross paths with this triad of gangsters? Hard to say, but the Scarecrow seems to be asking for a map. Likely this is to plan their escape route and exit the scene of their crimes. The sun threatens to collide with the moon as the Wicked Witch has apparently lost her way, leaving the Scarecrow, Cowardly Lion, and Tin Man to make their escape unchecked. It would have probably helped if she did not battle onto herself. So concludes this tale.